Okay, Hank, you need to do your spiel about how to participate.
Yes, I'd love to. Thank you. Welcome to the June 1st, 2023 meeting of the Monterey Neighborhood and Community Improvement Program. In-person rules for tonight's meeting. City of Monterey is committed to the safe attendance of its public meetings. Masks are encouraged for all who attend in person, regardless of vaccination status. We ask that attendees in the council chamber also keep their phones and devices muted to prevent audio interference and feedback with the hybrid meeting. The Zoom procedures. Tonight, the City of Monterey seeks to continue to offer virtual methods for public participation in the meetings. If you aren't joining us in person here in the council chamber, there are two ways to virtually participate in this meeting. You may join the meeting directly on Zoom Gov using the Zoom app on your computer or mobile device. You can also call into the Zoom meeting. To join the meeting on Zoom on your computer, smartphone, or telephone, use the link or phone number on the agenda at isearchmonterey.org. To call into the Zoom meeting, dial toll-free 833-568-8864. Then enter the meeting ID, which is 161-843-6636 and the hashtag symbol. And if prompted to enter a participant ID, just press the pound or hashtag symbol. Detailed instructions on using Zoom are available at monterey.org/public meetings. And to make a public comment this evening using the Zoom app, you can virtually raise your hand by pressing the raise hand button at the bottom of your screen. If you dialed in by phone, raise your hand by dialing *9 and then unmute yourself when called upon by dialing *6. You must do both. Public commenters will be muted until it is their turn to speak. Public speakers will be called in the order their hands are raised. Please stay within the time limit established for tonight's meeting, which we will show using a countdown timer on the screen. If you are connected live on Zoom, the timer is accurate with no delay. Tonight's meeting is also streamed live on the city's YouTube account, which is accessible at youtube.com/City of Monterey with an approximate 10-second delay, and also on Comcast Channel 25 with up to a 90-second delay. And as always, finally, we look forward to receiving your public comments.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and do roll call, please.
All right, Aguajita Oaks, Alta Mesa,
Here.
Casanova Oak Knoll,
Here.
Deer Flat,
Here.
Del Monte Beach,
Here.
Del Monte Grove Laguna Grande,
Here.
Downtown,
Here.
Fisherman's Flat,
Here.
Glenwood,
Here.
Monterey Vista,
Here.
New Monterey,
Here.
Oak Grove,
Here. Here.
Old Town,
Here.
Skyline, and Via Del Monte.
Here.
Thank you.
We have a quorum, so we'll go ahead and go into the first agenda item, which is approval of the minutes. Looks like we have 4 different sets of minutes. We'll go one at a time through them. Does anyone have any question, changes, or anything for the April 13th? Tom?
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll get there. The one of the things Tom Rowley pointed out tonight that the April 27th minutes didn't make it into the package when it was published. I have the 20th, but not the 27th. So just as a note, we can approve them at a future meeting. We had a lot of trouble with the agenda last Friday.
So, but back to, anyone have any changes or questions on the April 13th minutes? Got a motion from Tom Rowley for approval. Second from Glenwood. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Alta Mesa,
Aye.
Casanova Oak Knoll,
Aye.
Deer Flat,
Aye.
Del Monte Beach,
Aye.
Del Monte Grove, Laguna Grande,
Aye.
Downtown,
Approved.
Fisherman's Flat,
Aye.
Glenwood,
Aye.
Monterey Vista,
Yes.
New Monterey,
Aye.
Oak Grove. Oak Grove, sorry,
Aye.
thank you. Old Town,
Aye.
Skyline, oh, sorry, they're not here. Via Del Monte,
Aye.
thank you.
Minutes are passed, motion carries. Then we'll go to the April 20th minutes. Does anyone have any questions, changes, corrections? Not, I'll entertain a motion.
Second.
Motion by Bill Del Monte, second by Monterey Vista. Roll call, please.
Alta Mesa,
Aye.
Casanova Oak Knoll,
Aye.
Deer Flat,
Approved.
Del Monte Beach,
Yes.
Del Monte Grove, Laguna Grande,
Yes.
Downtown,
Approved.
Fisherman's Flat,
Yes.
Glenwood,
Aye.
Monterey Vista,
Yes.
New Monterey,
Aye.
Oak Grove,
Aye.
Old Town,
Aye.
and Via Del Monte.
Aye.
Thank you.
Motion carries, minutes are approved. We'll skip the April 27th minutes and do those in our next meeting. We'll go to the May 11th minutes. Anyone have any corrections, changes, or comments on them? I'll entertain a motion. Moved by Fisherman's Flats,
I'll second. Deer Flats.
second by Del Monte Beach.
Okay.
Beat you up by a fraction of a second. Roll call, please.
Alta Mesa,
Aye.
Casanova Oak Knoll,
Aye.
Deer Flat,
Approved.
Del Monte Beach,
Aye.
Del Monte Grove, Laguna Grande,
Yes.
Downtown,
Approved.
Fisherman's Flat,
Aye.
Glenwood,
Aye.
Monterey Vista,
Aye.
New Monterey,
Aye.
Oak Grove,
Aye.
Old Town,
Aye.
Via Del Monte.
Aye.
Thank you.
Motion carries, minutes are approved. We'll go on to the next item, which is public comments. This is for anyone to address the NCIP on anything that is not on tonight's agenda. So if it's related to a project we're voting on, you'll have a chance later in the meeting to do it. This is our general, the general open public comment. So anyone wishing to address us on anything within the purview of NCIP and not on tonight's meeting, this is the time to do it. You can either approach the podium or raise your hand if you're online. I don't see no one in office. Are there any hands raised online?
Yes, there is one hand raised online.
Okay, and hopefully it's not about any projects we're voting on tonight. So go ahead.
The number ending in 500, go ahead.
Hi, this is Wendy Brickman, and actually I was going to comment on several projects, but I can wait. But I do want to compliment you all on this process. This is the first year I've participated, and I just want to thank everyone for their dedication to the community and the time they spend. So that'll be my public comment.
Thank you. And you will have an opportunity to speak to those other projects.
Okay. Thank you.
Are there any, I don't see any other hands raised and no one approaching. So we'll close public comments. Move on to the next item, which is staff informational reports. I think you have a couple, don't you?
We do have several, yes. Thank you. Just first, last week, well, on May 16th, that was 2 weeks ago now, the city council approved 2 new members of the NCIP committee. So there's a new alternate for Del Monte Beach neighborhood, whose name is Jeff White. He was appointed on May 16th. His term ends June 30th, 2020. And then also in New Monterey, Natalia Tiandra, who was also appointed the same night and whose term also ends in 2027. So the two new members of the NCIP committee, they have not been sworn in as of yet. So we'll have to make arrangements to do that, but
Okay.
we'll
Welcome.
keep you posted on that. Next, we had intended this evening to ask, we had 5 different projects that we were going to ask for additional funding, but as I mentioned a few minutes ago, we had just struggles with many things on Friday this week, so they didn't make the agenda. So I'm hoping that we can discuss having a special meeting just to approve additional funding on some active NCIP projects to keep them going. And we'll do that at the end of the night with the other one. Just there were questions that also came up throughout, well, I guess over this last week about the numbers for the budget, and we can go into that before we vote. And then just finally, just wanted to let everyone know that Reggie also was recently promoted to be a senior engineer. So we'll put him on the spot there. But that's all for comments.
Okay. NCIP spokesperson reports are next. I do not have any report other than we're looking forward to a good voting session tonight. What I do want to do as before we get started on the voting process is go over how it's going to work tonight for everyone. First step will be we'll be opening the public hearing for any members of the public to have 2 minutes to speak on any project, regardless of where it's located, that's on the agenda tonight. It's your chance to advocate for, against, explain, or anything of that nature related to any of the projects. Once we finish that, we will then open it to, actually, we will then look at and have everyone certify that they've actually seen or attended all the meetings, which allows you to then vote. We will then go around and open it to the committee members to speak to any of the projects they wish to address in advance of voting. So it could be reiterating your order, the ones you like, the ones you don't like, ask questions, anything related to, the projects themselves. That's your one and only time to advocate for anything before we start voting. Once we move into voting, the first part will be any of the projects where where the rep who's here has a conflict of interest. We will take each of those one at a time, because if the rep has a conflict, but the alternate has attended all the meetings, the alternate will then step in and vote on that project, but the rep will have to be out of the room while we address it. So we'll go through each of those. There are a number where only the alternates have conflicts. So, and it looks like, I believe on all of them, the main rep is here, so we don't need to be pulling those out separately, but we'll do those first. Then we go into voting, start at the beginning and go one at a time, and it'll be everyone ready on this project, ready now, vote. And those people online have to make sure you're showing your number, and remember 10 is 10 points, 0 is 0 points, and we vote at the same time. Staff will record all those votes. When they have it all, we'll go to the next one and the next one and the next one until we voted on all projects. Then we'll take a slight break. They'll sort the spreadsheet that has them all, and we'll see the order in which they were approved. We don't necessarily know the exact cutoff yet until they refine some of the numbers, but we'll have an idea of that tonight, of where the cutoff will be approximately. And that's how the voting is going to work tonight. So, kind of question.
And if I could just ask, when voting, could you just hold your card up nice and long and give me a second to record the numbers, and maybe I'll give you a thumbs up when we're ready? If
Yeah,
you could do that, I appreciate it. Thank you.
okay. So that said, we will open the public hearing portion of tonight's voting session. So now is the time to either raise your hand online, approach the podium, and let us know what projects you like, don't like, or anything else along those lines. Go ahead.
2 minutes.
You have
This
2
evening?
minutes.
Okay.
And I'll try to alternate between in person and online. So the first will be in person. So go ahead.
My name's Robert Yohe, 342 Euclid. I live across the street from the Casanova Oakdale Park. I was before your board in March 2019 when all the neighbors across the street from the chain link fence at the park signed a petition. We're all in a support of changing the old chain link fence. And what started this was the Cypress condominiums next door wanted to put up a chain link fence to match the chain link fence. It went before the Architectural Design Review Committee, actually in 2012. And these are the notes from the Architectural Design Review Committee's review of the project in 2013. And these are comments from the people on Euclid Avenue. Our primary concern is to maintain the character of Euclid Avenue. The area in question was once a sandy path with views of Monterey Bay, bordered with scattered scrub oak, eucalyptus pine trees, and some bushes that were commonly known as poison oak. The sense of open space is now gone. The view is gone. When walking along that stretch of sidewalk directly abutting the chain link fence, it's amazing how a small stretch of non-conforming material can change the character of a street. After the chain link fence went in, this stretch became a haven of junker cars and people started dropping litter. It's amazing when you see a chain link fence in front of a view of Monterey Bay. We can match it with the fence that's at the Casanova Oakdale Park Center. That was actually approved almost 3 or 4 years ago. We had the funding and unfortunately COVID-19 took it. This is our last chance perhaps before your board to get this project funded. It also includes picnic tables for our neighbors and some shade structure. It's been previously approved. You approved it. We lost the funding. And tonight, please, I'm asking you, please restore the funding for Casanova project number 3, replacing the chain link fence and putting in some picnic tables. It's truly a neighborhood improvement program.
Thank you very much. Then we'll go online, phone number ending in 500.
Hi, this is Wendy Brickman again, speaking on behalf of several projects involving the Casanova, Oakdale, and North Fremont corridor. First of all, they're all 3 safety related, which I think is really important for both our community and our visitor safety. One is the flooding that immediately takes place with just a little bit of rain on Ramona and North Fremont near Grandma's Kitchen. The other is the fairgrounds lighting. It's just so important with all the festivals that the fairgrounds brings and to have lighting and to have great lighting on Fairground Road. And third, the Mark Thomas bike lane is an excellent idea. That way it'll continue the bike lane from North Fremont so that people can go back and forth to the regular rec trail near the beach and go downtown and use it more aggressively. So I urge you all to consider voting for these 3 important projects. And again, thank you for all your time.
Thank you very much. If people in the audience who want to be speaking, you can line up, that'd be great. So go ahead. And then after the speaker, we'll go online. And if you can give the number of the project, that would be great. It just helps us find it in the list of a whole lot of projects. 103.
Hi, my name is Michael Lang. I'm the applicant for Ryan Ranch 002. It's the pickleball courts at Ryan Ranch project. As you prepare to vote today, I want to remind you of some of the key points that we've articulated over the last couple of meetings. First, I know you're all well aware of the physical and social benefits of pickleball. At the last meeting, I believe we had about 6 people that expressed how pickleball has impacted their lives. You should have also received, I think, about a dozen letters or emails from other people in support of our project. I hope that while you were listening to those speakers and reading those emails, that you also noticed that they came from people in a variety of different neighborhoods across Monterey. This is a project that truly benefits everybody in the city of Monterey. We also have quite a few people here in the audience today that have come to support our project. And hopefully you will give them 10 votes, just like they have on their pad. I also want to mention about the Ryan Ranch site. As we know in the past, noise has been a problem at Via Paraiso Park. Ryan Ranch is far from any residential communities. It's already a noisy site. It's got a recycling plant right next to where we want to put the courts. And it has quite a bit of noise from jets landing at the airport. I think it's a great location. We also in the past have had issues with tennis players. These would be dedicated courts for pickleball only, so there would be no conflict with tennis players. So I think it's a great location, and I hope these pass. Some of the negative issues in the past won't affect your voting. Lastly, I wanted to mention this idea of a partnership that I've spoken about before. We'd like to contribute $5,000 toward the $80,000 cost of the project. And just to ensure there's no confusion, the scope of this project is currently design only. Construction would come at a later date. And I would just one last point would be is I'd really like to encourage you to allow this to go forward now. We really want to do fundraising to help bring more money for construction, but we really can't do that without a design. So if you can pass the design, then that enables us to then go forward and kick off what we hope will be a very active capital fundraising campaign.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And Tom, could you confirm what this project is for before we vote? The amount, the dollar amount, I mean.
Yes, yes.
We'll go to online telephone number ending in 902. Go
Hi,
ahead.
this is Nina Beatty. I have several projects. Project number 24, Hartnell Gulch. I took another trip down to see the area, did not see what staff was talking about. And there was no toilet paper. It was, I and another resident admired the cool environment that was created there. And clearly this needs to be looked at more carefully as far as a minimum of disruption. And the ivy left in place on the ground to minimize erosion while it needs to be removed from the trees. On item number 31, artificial turf, I spoke at the previous meeting, no, because of the toxicity of artificial turf. Item 47, yes, on the Via Gayuba stop signs. Item number 79, no, on the radar signs for the risk to pedestrians and residents nearby from the microwave radiation. Finally, number 87, the Presidio path. Several years ago, I read the book Cross of Thorns by journalist Elias Castillo, who went to the archives in Mexico City. And I think it's a mistake to make this path pretty. It's a very, there's a history there that the city of Monterey and the residents perhaps don't know about. And I think it's a very dark past. So I would urge no on beautifying that path. Finally, lastly, number 91 on forest management. I think this needs to be reviewed in light of other actions that have taken place in the city to remove trees in an unecological way and to remove vegetation that's needed for bird life and habitat and food sources. This needs to be looked at by experts, independent experts, not just agency scientists that are claiming a certain viewpoint. We need to have a restored forest, a healthy forest. And I don't believe that this current plan is going to do either, and it will further endanger the forest, endanger the earth, and cause a greater fire risk to all residents. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I don't see anyone rushing to the here, so we'll go online to Chad. Go ahead, Chad.
Hi, my name's Chad Guile. I'm the president of the Monterey Stinging Jellies Disc Golf Club. We're currently in a use agreement with the city at Ryan Ranch for the next 10 years. And I wanted to speak in support of project RR02 for the pickleball courts up there. I had met with the president of the pickleball club, and it sounds like an exciting project that can bring more diverse recreation to that area, and a partnership that we could utilize both our funding and our resources to to provide that recreation to the community. We've been up there for over 15 years at this point, and seeing this development would be exciting in our point of view. So we would like to speak in favor of this project.
Thank you. Okay, Esther, go ahead. Or hand came down. Go ahead, Esther. You had it.
I wasn't unmuted, so I was looking to see if I could unmute myself, but good evening. Thank you, everybody, for considering the projects for Laguna Grande neighborhood. I'm the president of the neighborhood association. We're really grateful for the amount of time you've put into considering our projects. I apologize for not having the project numbers in front of me, but I'm very much in support of our projects that are safety related. We've had a number of issues over here that we've waited a long time to address. And we're very excited to see them starting to make their way down the pipeline. So thank you for your service, and hopefully I'll get good news later that our projects were approved. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we'll go to phone number ending in 622. We need to unmute 622, or they need to unmute themselves, one of the two.
I requested them to unmute.
But we can hear you, so go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Okay, this is Kelly Violini, CEO of the Monterey County Fair. And thank you, everyone, for all of your hard work. I know this is quite the process. I wanted to speak in favor of COK01, the Fairground Road, Airport Road lighting, and just the importance of putting in additional lighting along the perimeter of the Fairground Road fence line. We have multiple graduations the next couple of days, and anything we can do to help our community and improve the lighting along Fairground Road is wonderful. The other thing, just wearing my North Fremont Business District hat, is speaking in favor of COK05 and the North Fremont Ramona storm drain improvements, just so we don't have as bad of flooding along this area. So thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we'll go Fernanda Roveri. Go ahead. We need to unmute.
Oh,
You're
hi.
good.
Hi, my name is Fernanda Roveri. I live in the Del Monte Grove, Laguna Grande neighborhood, and I was the original project applicant for the, let me get project number DMG05, the Virgin Avenue decomposed granite path widening. I just really wanted to say why I applied for this project. I just see a lot of people trying to get to the Laguna Grande Park by bike or by foot or by wheelchair. And I see people having to go on the street, so mixing with car traffic in order to reach the park from Del Monte Avenue, let's say. So I think it's really important because that the part of Virgin between Grant and Montecito, there is a path, like a decomposed granite path on the lakeside, but it's always been not flat and not accessible. So I applied for this project to at least make it flat and wider so that people can use it to reach the park safely. So that's why, and I'm hoping you vote for it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Is there anyone else who wishes to address any of the projects during public comment? Going once, going twice. Okay. I don't see anyone else online, so I will go ahead and close the public comment portion and bring it back to the commission. At this point, I'd like to go around with each of the commissioners and just indicate whether or not you've either attended all meetings or seen the videos of the meetings you did not attend. We'll start with Bill Domani. Great.
I've attended all the meetings.
Okay.
I've attended all meetings.
I missed 2 meetings. I watched the video for both of those meetings.
I attended every single meeting in person. in the council.
I've attended all meetings also.
Kurt,
Attended all the
I-
meetings and watched
excuse
the
me.
video.
forgot about you all.
I've attended all meetings.
I attended all meetings, whether in person or online.
Dave Overton, Deer Flats, attended all meetings.
Kurt,
I've attended all, I missed one meeting, but I watched it on the YouTube, and I've attended all others.
Chinier,
I've attended all meetings.
Richard.
I've attended all meetings.
Okay, and I think that's all the main reps who are out there. What we'll do is if we need to look at an alternate for a specific project, we'll check with them at that point. That way we don't need to go through every single one here.
Good.
Okay, we'll start going around committee members. Raise your hand, and Kurt got his hand up real quick, so he gets to kick off.
Okay,
And
so
then-
I had the same question you had, Rick, about the pickleball court in Ryan Ranch. If Tom can define whether it's the 400,000 or it's the 80,000 that I keep hearing, that would be very helpful.
The pickleball court, yes, the 400,000 was the original that I didn't catch before the agenda went out this week. The design for it will be probably about $80,000. If there's a public outreach component to that, it could be another 100. I think tonight in the slideshow I had at 150, but $80,000 would cover the design. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And then the other two projects that we found in downtown was the putting the chain or the fence or the cable back up around the dune at Window by the Bay, and then the shower station back down on Monterey Beach. Those were the two highest in our neighborhood.
Okay. Gene,
Kurt, what's the number for the first project you mentioned? What's the ID number of it?
It's MN, let me find it real quick. MN. There it is, 4, MN4.
Thank you, Kurt. Okay, I'm gonna take my 10 minutes. I mean, my 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
you actually get more than 2 minutes, but yeah, please make it less than.
I'm going to try to do it in 2. I think it would be of interest to the public to know how I and my community at least are going to vote. I will be awarding 10 points to the first choice of all 16 neighborhoods. We will be additionally awarding 9 points to the second choice of medium-sized neighborhoods or the smaller neighborhoods where the second project is relatively inexpensive. I mean, 10 or 20,000, and we think we can get it going. Additionally, we're going to add 8 points to the third choice for Old Town since they're a larger community. We won't be doing that with New Monterey because their 2 first choices are many, many thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it comes to about $1 million to get their 2 first choices. In the middle range of points, like 4, 5, 6, will be favorites due to public opinion, or I just like them. Please forgive low pointage, 0. There's going to be, from me, 0, 1, 2, lots of times. They aren't bad projects, but strategically, giving low points helps ensure that the favorites are selected. On the Honor Garden, I want Carrie Ann to know that my very low points will be due to the pending reconstruction of the police department, and no disrespect to our service people and our men in blue, men and women in blue. I won't be supporting the bathroom projects until the study is done. And I apologize early to the public, to Parks and Recreation and staff. I'm not going to be supporting a lot of city projects. our three top Monterey Vista neighborhood projects have been all three from 2018 or 2019, funded, approved, then deappropriated with the crisis, and that have been at the top of our list for the last 2 years. Many neighborhoods, including mine, I think everyone here has waited 5 years to get some of these projects through, and it has been extremely tough. So when our community, our neighborhood voted to put the deappropriated projects at the top of the list. And it still hurts and is bruising to me that we went through the deappropriation after all our work, that we're having to resurrect these projects, that city council tried to take $2 million the last about a year and a half ago. And then we came in support for the dehumidifier, and now that's going to be returned. But that whole process has been extremely grueling for 5 years. So I hope you'll be tender with us as we get through this queue of 5-year-old projects. So the Monterey Vista neighborhood projects, the first one, our number one is Monterey Vista 08, MV08. It's the conduit pilot project previously approved. Our top three are safety and health. We need to get utility lines undergrounded. We have to figure out how to bind funds and be effective with a new infrastructure where we'll have less fires, we'll have less poles landing, going down in floods and in winds, and less utility lines down. Our second choice is MV08. That's the San Bernardino Drive redesign. Our third choice is MV07, the Via Paraiso basketball court upgrade. And we will be fully supportive of the fuel reduction project, which is a multi-neighborhood one. Thank you.
Okay, Richard.
Yes, I have a few comments.
Yeah.
I want to say, Gene, for Monterey Vista, we're thinking on parallel courses, and I agree with your decisions. What I want to bring up is I've been following the national news, and we are entering or already in an inflationary recession. I have serious doubts that the city won't be tapping us next year. So I'm looking at this as our chance to make up for the 10 years of work we lost and the defunded projects. And I am supporting the projects similar to what Gene was talking about. We're overwhelmed with new projects, and that just diminishes all the work and all the community support, the hundreds of people that contributed over those 10 years. So here's a couple additional items. I will not support projects that have not gone through the master plan process. I don't believe NCIP should be the Supreme Court and overrule other commissions. I believe the public has a good idea. They should go through the process, get Parks and Rec, the City Council, Planning Commission to change the master plans. I don't believe that's our job to do. We can't get into the weeds of projects like this. I will not support any restrooms this year, even though I'm one of the major proponents of restrooms, until I see that study. I'm concerned we have not established construction guidelines or maintenance guidelines. We can't have individuals designing restrooms when we're worried about public safety and crime. We have to have a scientific approach to placing these restrooms. So I want to see the study and make decisions afterwards. Some problem with the Parks and Rec Commission, they ignored a lot of neighborhood priorities and came up with others. There are 0 PNR priorities in District 4. My district, Del Monte Beach, Del Monte Grove, Laguna Grande, and Villa Del Monte, 0 in their priorities. That's an unfairness to me in city services and their focus. And I will not support rec trail studies. As Dwayne mentioned in the previous meeting, passing rules are useless until we get enforcement. I don't want to pass more rules if we're not enforcing anything, and we need to. I also have the same uncertainty about the police fire section when it comes to the honor garden. I want to do it, but I don't want it torn up in a year or two. So I want that explained to us. We asked that question. It was not explained to us. What's being torn down? What's being rebuilt? Fully support the fuel reduction. I believe with El Nino coming, we're going to have a nasty winter. We need to catch up. So if we think La Nina, which is supposed to be dry, was last year, I don't know what to expect this year, but it's coming. I want to concentrate on the neighborhood priorities, and I will. I fully support pickleball, getting out of the neighborhoods and going up to Ryan Ranch. I'm tired of the pickle wars, and I'm sorry the city hasn't addressed this need. It's the fastest growing sport in the United States. Hundreds of people will be involved in this. I do want to see design of a restroom and parking lot included in the design. Our number one project in Kona is the Mark Thomas Bikeway. We need a way out of this neighborhood downtown that's safe. This is a construction, design only project. We're assured that we will get the highest priority in state grants, TAMC grants, regional park grants. Don't worry about the construction. We just want the design and we'll get it done. I just want to finish with, it's the neighborhood's turn. I don't know if next year is viable, and I want to do it this year. I want to do catch up. So thank you. I'm ready to vote, and give me a few seconds to juggle paperwork because it's not easy.
Jamie, go ahead.
Thank you. I would say that the NCIP represents a process where citizens can come together and make priorities, and we don't have to wait 10 years for a study. So there's different ways of looking at what we fund. The interesting thing, I'll talk specifically to our neighborhood. Everything was expensive, and our neighborhood said, we're going to focus on the small things that'll make the biggest difference, and they're all about repairs. So project number one is walkway repairs. That's Del Monte Beach 9. And we just had another board completely collapse last week. It's at the point now where we're looking for emergency phone numbers for parks to come out every few weeks to replace things as they break on the weekend during the beach use. So funding this is important. Our priority number 2 is Del Monte Beach 3, resurfacing the tot lot. I was playing ball with my son in there, and we're in trouble. This thing's been put on, defunded and put off so long. When the ball hits the nice protective surface, bits of surface fly out in all directions. Now, it's a great physics experiment, but I kind of don't know that it's very safe. So that we need to work on that surface. And then our priority number 3 is Del Monte Beach 7, extending the boardwalk. The boardwalk used to go all the way down, and I continually have neighbors asking for a little more help to get a little bit farther down. I know that engineering will come up with something really creative that can reach closer to the beach and still stay when the tides get high. So those are our 1, 2, and 3 priorities. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Old Town has 2 minor projects this year, so I'm thankful for the support. We will also be supporting everybody's first choice with 10 points. Got a couple of questions though, and maybe Tom can answer them. Are any of these projects eligible for Measure S funds, or have we eliminated all of those?
Some of them would be, yes, but when they go into the Measure S program, they're going to compete with all the other existing Measure S projects, and there's no guarantee of when they will be funded because there's a whole range of other projects and priorities that are in place right now.
Another question is, several of them, as my alternate and I looked through them, required some signatures. Is there a way to know if any of those people got the signatures and the okay from the neighbors for their projects?
I haven't received any information.
Okay.
We heard, I think from Scott last time that he'd reached out to one of the neighbors, but we haven't received
And then
any.
the other one was the city policy on security cameras. That's mentioned in a lot or several of the projects. And if we don't have a city policy, how in the heck can we approve a project for it when there's nothing there? So those were major questions, and we will be supporting the, let me see which number it is. The $750,000 one, because like, as we've said before, if we don't keep our forests and our undergrowth cleared, we have no city to have any projects in. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Tom, do we know what the number is tonight?
The number,
Budget, what we're being,
Yeah, we're going to be going over that after we finish all of our comments.
ballpark?
let me present it now. There's no
ahead and
matter to it.
present
It's
it now.
going to be about $6 million this year.
Okay, any other?
So the reason why I wanted to know that was
to
we had a
determine how you're gonna
discussion about what was just, April just brought up about the maintenance of our forest. But typically in the past, we've done it by neighborhood and it's been to the tune of about $50,000 to $75,000, which all told has come up to less than $500,000. And they're asking for $750,000. And I know when Louis addressed this, that was a high number that, post storms and all that. But I see the value in it too. I don't want to ignore it, but it is a big number and I'm glad we have a bigger budget this year. And I didn't know because Louis was willing to come down. I don't know if we can vote.
It also though includes removal of down trees and other things that we haven't traditionally had in
Done,
that
right.
fund. It's usually only been brush clearing.
But he sounded amenable that he could do that, but he would maybe go to a lower number. But I just want to know tonight, I'm going to prioritize it. But my vote number may not be as high as it is for 750 versus maybe 500,000. I just want to entertain a conversation on that.
Just to clarify, the project submitter was Pat Venza. And I did ask her, based on that dialogue between the community and Louis, if she wanted to come down and she decided to hold it 750 because it was so important. So that's up or down 750.
Okay.
Yes, the voting scheme for this evening is basically priority from what neighborhoods have asked for and safety and security issues. That is primarily what we're after. I've got a couple of projects that I will be giving a 0 to. And two of them are the phase 1 and 2 of the traffic calming. I've reviewed that and talked to some of the neighborhood folk, and this was done back in 2007. And everybody did not realize that when fully implemented, we will lose approximately 35 parking spaces. That was an eye opener. So the neighborhood is going to relook this, and if they still want to go with it, then we'll resubmit for phase 1 and or 2 next year. And that's what I've got.
Okay. So can you tell us what number you were talking about, please?
Sorry, yes.
VDM 2 and VDM 3.
Thank you.
Anyone else? If not, I'll chime in. I'm also going to be voting for all the first priorities. You'll see a few 10s. You'll see a whole lot of zeros and a lot of very low numbers. I echo Gene. It doesn't necessarily mean it's not a good project, but I've seen through the years a whole lot of projects get approved with a lot of 2s, 4s, and 3s. And sometimes afterwards, we've even wondered how it happened. Well, it can make a big difference. So unless you really, really want that project, I don't put a zero, I put a zero. There are gonna be quite a few that are low numbers too, because I think they're good. I want to contribute. I don't necessarily have an issue voting for the citywide ones, but there's not a whole lot that I'm crazy about this year. Is the reality. I am going to be putting a 10 on pickleball, and I am going to be supporting the overall forest management. Even I think 750 is probably going to be needed, given I just know how much stuff has grown in my yard since all the rains, and then and you look at multiply that by all the green belts. When that dies off here in not too long, it's gonna be backed up. We were making headway. I think we're going to be taking a big step back, and a whole lot of trees that are down as well. I am not going to be supporting COK 5 because it is eligible for a Measure PNS. That's the North Fremont drainage project. I think it's critical that it happens. But we have an entire fund for doing drainage. And I think the lobbying and the effort needs to be made to council and to public works, that should be a high priority in the ones that are going to be done through those funds, because there's money there to do it. It just has to be prioritized to be done. I kind of agree with Richard on the priorities and things of Parks and Rec. I think we do have an area of town that has historically never had a council member. Now at least there is districts and it now has a council member, and the community center, which we paid for out of NIP, is not being reopened, but yet they're looking at wanting to spend money to upgrade and do things to other centers. I think before we do that, we should have facilities in all areas of town be open and be functioning before we start adding new things or rehabbing the youth center downtown. I think we should have the existing center up and operating. And the irony is the wrap is there's not enough parking for it. Well, we were willing to fund purchase of the house next door for parking back when it was only several $100,000 versus close to $1 million like it is now, and it was turned down. So I think we need to be cognizant of equity throughout our town. And right now, when it comes to parks projects and things, especially the priority list, it is definitely not equitable. So given that, also one thing I did not mention when we were talking about process for tonight, before we go into voting itself, I want to entertain a discussion about what we want to do with contingency. What we might want to add to the contingency to cover whatever we fund tonight, as well as anything else. So, but I said my piece, said more than enough already. So anyone else from the committee wishes to address any of the projects? Go ahead.
DMGO2, the musical playground equipment. We received a very well thought out letter from the neighbors explaining why they did not wish to have that equipment near their homes. So I'll be giving that a 0.
Okay, thank you.
DMGO2.
Okay. Last chance, folks. Okay, we'll close the committee comments on projects. Well, you didn't raise a hand. Okay, we weren't going around. We were going by raising hand. Tom, go ahead.
750,000, that's obviously the top thing. As far as I'm concerned, last year we voted for that first before we started. So we already knew we were 750 in the hole, or whatever it was last year was 500.
I mean, contingency or what?
You know, we
Yeah.
took it, we voted for that project separately because there's so much support for it. That way we knew we had a big chunk gone.
That's the plan.
Okay, great. And then the only.
I don't know the amount, but that's the plan.
Yeah. The only other thing was on Fisherman's Flats, our entry sign needs to be fixed. It was 5,000 before the project was killed. Now it's up to 20,000 to repair the entry walls, which are, the name is cracking.
And what's the number?
It's FF3, I believe. And I can't justify any of the other projects. And then the other thing that I was hoping the city traffic engineer, Public Works would get behind getting Caltrans to replace the scenic sign on Highway 68 You know, we're a big visitor town. We rely on visitor and we can't get Caltrans to put a simple sign back up. We are really failing as a city. So, you know, I'm not going to vote for that. I'll probably put a 10 on it, but I know it's not going to pass because compared to all the other stuff, it's a minor project, but we can't get little simple things done by the city staff. At least as far as I know, it hasn't been done. So thank you.
Anyone else? Okay. We'll close comment session and we'll bring it back and let's discuss. I'd like to open discussion on an amount for contingency. Tom, do you have any thoughts?
I could tell you that we have not received a final number from finance department yet on what's going to be coming in this year, but from everything I've heard, we're going to have about $6 million to work with for projects this year. So as far as like right now, our contingency account at 472,000. So we're close to 500 right now.
And that will stay and be used. So
Correct.
anything we vote on will be added to.
Correct. That's correct. So whatever last year I recall saying the contingency was typically between 500 and 800,000. So
okay.
Again, I guess it's a recommendation. Council has the final say on all the money.
Everything we do is a recommendation.
Yes.
We don't get to do any final vote on anything, but they can only vote yes or return to us for another recommendation. I personally, I think we should go 800,000 this year. It's a bit more than what we did last year, I think. And part of that is we've seen inflation going crazy. And I want to make sure we can get these built, especially now that we have Reggie actually getting things accomplished and done. But that's just my thoughts. So I'm open to anyone else to hear other ideas.
I have a comment.
Richard, if you could wait, Jamie had her hand
Okay.
raised first, so.
So in the past, I think what we've done is tried to focus on having contingency that's relevant to what we think we're going to get done. And so, you know, and I think we've talked about a contingency in the 8% range, the 10% range, the 12% range. So I think I kind of like to ask a leading question about are we going to be able to get a lot done? And because I don't want to just put the money in there and leave it if we're not going to do that. So that would be the only, when I hear 8, I kind of agree. At the same time, I'm wondering what we're going to accomplish. And do the bigger projects, which might take a lot of funding, require as much contingency as the smaller that are unknown?
Well, Richard, go ahead.
Yeah, there's one figure I need before I vote on this, and that Tom just mentioned cost overrun for 3 other projects for the next meeting. What is the total on that round number, Tom? Because we need to add that to the contingency.
I'll take that, Tom. It depends is the best answer. The total is 5 projects is 440,000. However, one of them is in reality a scope change, and it's the Aeneas Bridge rehab, which was originally for design, but it also had wording in there that indicated, all or repairs if there's money left over. Well, it's 380,000 for the repairs. So
wow.
That's a debate as to, is that a scope change? And it should be, and it's also in here as a new project.
Yes.
So that's why I said it depends. The others are all add up to 80 or 90,000.
Okay.
So that gives you the range.
And just one comment, if I could make, they're not cost overruns yet. We haven't, we're looking for additional funding to complete the projects.
Yeah.
So we haven't expended this yet.
Yes, no,
on any of them.
it comes to us in advance. So that's the amount. So depending on where we're at, that could, if we were to go for the 440 at a future meeting, that would have an impact on contingency, since we would be including the ending balance right now in what we're voting. Now, we also have roughly 6 million, which, if memory serves me, is the largest amount we've had yet to fund. So, and part of that is because 1 million came back from a project we did last year, which is the sports center dehumidifier.
Clarifying question. Were you asking for 800 in addition to what was in there, or a total balance of 800?
I was saying adding 800 to it, but I said, I just did it as a way to get things started, discussion. So,
Okay, because that would give us a total reserve of around 1.2 million.
Yep. I said, I'm open. Kurt, go ahead.
And so I kind of agree with Jamie. In the past, we've done like 10% as a percentage of what we're going to think we're going to get done or possibly get done. Plus, out of this 6 million or so, we're taking away 750,000 that we know won't have a contingency associated with it. So I think I'm way more comfortable, not quite at the 800,000, but going as a percentage of the projects. Just my input.
Well, I'll entertain a motion. So I haven't made a motion at 800. So
So Kurt, are you thinking 600,000?
Yeah, it's in that range, exactly. So I'll go ahead and make the motion. I move that we reserve 600,000 for this year in reserve.
So that would put us at 1 million, just shy of 1.1 million.
Well, the reason I'm attracted to that is because our estimates are very high just because we're aware of inflation.
Mhm.
So we're aiming top of the line coming out of the gate. So I'm comfortable with 10% of 6,600,000.
So is that a second?
Is that a
Okay.
motion?
That's a motion.
Then I'll second.
And there's a motion and a second to request 600,000 or 10% of the funding amount for to be added to contingency. Richard, do you still have your hand up, or is that?
Yes, I would support that only if we don't spend that 400,000 on the bridge. If we do that, it throws everything backwards. So if at the next meeting we authorize that 380,000, then we're going to be short. Because as I mentioned at the beginning of my comments, this is an inflationary recession. This is different than previous inflation recessions. We got soaring costs with a recession at the same time. So only if we don't vote for that extra 380 will I support it. I just need an answer. Otherwise, I got to vote no.
I will say that when we had projects like that in my neighborhood, we didn't get the extra funding. We had to come back and get a new project. It's funds as available.
I just want to remind people there's a project called NM16, which is fixing the bridge before it falls down, which I am actually going to be supporting. And that makes the voting for the other aspect moot. And I do agree with you, Jamie. To me, that is a new scope, and I could not support it as just a supplemental funds. But and that's me. But again, NM16 is the Aeneas Bridge, and
Is it?
the worry is that it is going to collapse. It's that bad. That's what they discovered in the study for what needed to be done. So
Has anybody asked the Cannery Road Business Association to help chip in funds?
yes, we have. They don't not have a lot of funds. So yeah,
Okay.
it's a assessment type scenario, and they're not exactly rolling in money. But we could also ask again with it. But again, it's a historic resource of the city. So there's folks to keep that in mind. So if that were to pass, then it's not even going to be on the other agenda, Richard. So something to keep in mind.
But Richard, I would be willing to withdraw my motion if you want to articulate a new one.
I've heard enough. I'm comfortable as it is.
Okay. Seeing no other comments, let's do a roll call vote for, and the motion is for 10% addition to the contingency or $600,000 to be added to the contingency, which would then drop the amount we're funding down to 5.4 million.
Okay, Walter Mesa,
Aye.
Casanova Oak Knoll,
Aye.
Deer Flat,
Aye.
Del Monte Beach,
Aye.
Del Monte Grove Laguna Grande,
Aye.
Downtown,
Aye.
Fisherman's Flat,
Aye.
Glenwood,
Aye.
Monterey Vista,
Aye.
New Monterey,
Aye.
Oak Grove,
Aye.
Old Town,
Aye.
Via Del Monte.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, motion carries. Okay, we'll go into, first, we'll address projects where there are identified conflicts. The first is DMGO2, but that's a conflict with the alternate and main rep is here, so there's no need to, that'll go in the regular cycle. We don't need to pull it out separate. Downtown is the first, Kurt, where you have conflicts on two projects, but Bella, I believe is your alternate. And have you seen or been to all the meetings? So in which case, we will first deal with, if you could get the voting package, got it, okay. We will be voting on DT04. Kurt, if you could, I don't know how you work it with the person leaving the room when they're online, but
I put him in a waiting room.
okay, perfect. We'll do DT04 followed by DT15 for everyone here. Okay, let me figure out. So let's. Okay, everyone get ready.
Oh, wait. Get everyone on the screen.
Yeah, we need to be able to see everyone.
I gotta go. What gallery? Where's it? Oh, it's up on there. Thank you. Gallery.
There you go. Okay. Y'all, staff, are you ready?
1, 2.
Okay. We're voting on.
Just we need, oh yeah, Kurt's not on this.
Okay. We're going to vote on DT04. Everyone vote.
Okay, I'll
Hold it
read
up
them
until
out.
we get the
So Villa Del Monte is 0.
Ooh, what's wrong here?
DT04. No, we're all supposed to do it at the same time, but
Richard, can you hold it back a
Luke,
little
are you
bit
gonna-
closer to your face? I think a little.
Oh, it doesn't show, does it?
No.
What am I doing wrong?
You're gonna have to take down your background.
Got you. Let's see if I can figure out how to do that.
see it right now because your fingers are next to it. So it looks like it. Is that a 10 or a 0?
None. It's a 10. There we go.
Yeah. There we
Thank you. Got to figure it out.
Start here. We'll go with a New Monterey 2. Casanova Oak Knoll is 10. Villa Del Monte is 0. Del Monte Beach 2. Monterey Vista 2. Alta Mesa 4. Glenwood 2. Old Town 4. Fisherman's Flats 9. Del Monte Grove Laguna Grande 4. Oak Grove 2. Deer Flats 10. And Downtown 2.
Okay. We're ready. Okay. Next one will be DT15, which is Jack's Park Infield Artificial Turf. Everyone could get ready. Everyone ready? Okay, vote.
Okay, starting online again. New Monterey 3, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Villa Del Monte 0, Del Monte Beach 1, Monterey Vista 0, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 3, Old Town 0, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove, 0, Oak Grove, 2, Deer Flat, 0, Downtown, 0.
Okay. The next potential conflict one was the Fisherman's Flat project. However, it was the alternate and the rep is here, so we don't need to break that out. The Monterey Vista.
That's-
Multi Neighborhood 07, but your alternate is here. Yeah, I mean, you're here. Your alternate had that conflict.
Right.
So we don't need to break that out. New Monterey, similar scenario for NM 13. Chinieri doesn't have a conflict and she's here to vote, so that's fine. Oak Grove, multi-neighborhood 01, it's the alternate, so we don't have an issue there. Skyline, is an interesting one, is not present.
Correct.
So we'll just take it in the regular sequence.
Okay.
We don't have to worry about it. And that was. And if I read it right, that's all the ones we needed to address?
Yes, it was really Downtown and Skyline were the
Okay,
5.
so now we'll go into the regular voting and start working our way through.
Yes. So let's there he is.
Okay, first project will be AM01, Dundarby Creek Path and Construction Improvements. Everyone get ready? Vote.
All right. New Monterey, 9. Casanova Oak Knoll, 10. Downtown, 10. Villa Del Monte, 5. Del Monte Beach, 10. Monterey Vista, 10. Alta Mesa, 10. Glenwood, 3. Old Town, 10. Fisherman's Flats, 1. Del Monte Grove, 6. Oak Grove, 5. And Deer Flats, 10. Downtown was 10.
Oh, yeah, we need to get Kurt out of the waiting. Okay, he is there. Okay.
Kurt back. Yep. Thank you, Kurt.
COK1, which is Fairground Road, Airport Road lighting. Okay, everyone ready? Vote.
Okay, New Monterey, 7. Casanova Oak Knoll, 10. Downtown, 10. Villa Del Monte, 10. Del Monte Beach, 10. Monterey Vista, 2. Alta Mesa, 5. Glenwood, 8. Old Town, 4. Fisherman's Flats, 10. Del Monte Grove, 9. Oak Grove, 6. Deer Flats, 9.
Okay. Get ready. The next one will be COK3, the park improvements. Ready? Let's vote.
New Monterey, 9. Casanova Oak Knoll, 10. Downtown, 8. Villa Del Monte, 8. Del Monte Beach, 8. Monterey Vista, 9. Alta Mesa, 10. Glenwood, 8. Old Town, 8. Fisherman's Flats, 8. Del Monte Grove, 10. Oak Grove, 8. And Deer Flats, 10.
Okay. Next project will be COK5, North Fremont Ramona Storm Drain. One ready? Let's vote.
New Monterey, 0. Casanova Oak Knoll, 10. Downtown, 6. Villa Del Monte, 0. Del Monte Beach, 3. Monterey Vista, 5. Alta Mesa, 0. Glenwood, 5. Old Town, 4. Fisherman's Flats, 0. Del Monte Grove, 1. Oak Grove, 4. Deer Flats, 0.
Okay. Next project will be DF01, the Old Salinas Highway pedestrian signage. Everyone get ready? Let's vote.
New Monterey, 6. Casanova Oak Knoll, 10. Downtown, 5. Villa Del Monte, 4. Del Monte Beach, 2. Monterey Vista, 7. Alta Mesa, 1. Glenwood, 3. Old Town, 3. Fisherman's Flats, 8. Del Monte Grove, 2. Oak Grove, 4. Deer Flats, 5.
Okay, next one will be Deer Flats 02, the Deer Forest Drive utility box relocation. Yeah, let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 10, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 8, Villa Del Monte 8, Del Monte Beach 10, Monterey Vista 10, Alta Mesa 8, Glenwood 3, Old Town 10, Fisherman's Flats 9, Del Monte Grove 10, Oak Grove 7, and Deer Flats 10.
Next project will be DFO 3. Deer Flats Park Fencing and Benches. Okay, let's vote.
New Monterey's 9, Casanova Oak Knoll 8, Downtown 8, Villa Del Monte 9, Del Monte Beach 10, Monterey Vista 6, Alta Mesa 3, Glenwood 3, Old Town 8, Fisherman's Flats 9, Del Monte Grove 10, Oak Grove 8, and Deer Flats 10.
Okay, next project will be DMB 01, Spray Avenue Tot Lot Shade Structure. Yeah. Let's go ahead and vote.
Okay, New Monterey 6, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 10, Villa Del Monte 0, Del Monte Beach 8, Monterey Vista 1, Alta Mesa 4, Glenwood 5, Old Town 3, Fisherman's Flats 2, Del Monte Grove 5, Oak Grove 9, and Deer Flats 10.
Okay, next one will be DMB 02, Beachway Restroom Facilities. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 0, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 4, Villa Del Monte 3, Del Monte Beach 0, Monterey Vista 1, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 9, Old Town 0, Fisherman's Flats 2, Del Monte Grove 0, Oak Grove 2, and Deer Flats 0.
Okay, next project will be DMB 03, Spray Avenue Tot Lot Resurfacing. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 9, Casanova Oak Knoll 6, Downtown 10, Villa Del Monte 9, Del Monte Beach 10, Monterey Vista 4, Alta Mesa 7, Glenwood 5, Old Town 7, Fisherman's Flat 9, Del Monte Grove 10, Oak Grove 6, Deer Flats 10.
Okay, next will be DMB 05, Tide Avenue Boardwalk Replacement. Okay, let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 6, Casanova Oak Knolls 10, Downtown 4, Villa Del Monte 1, Del Monte Beach 8, Monterey Vista 3, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 9, Old Town 5, Fisherman's Flats 5, Del Monte Grove 6, Oak Grove 7, Deer Flats 7.
The next project will be DMB 06, Surfway Roberts Avenue Fencing. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 6, Casanova Oak Knoll 3, Downtown 4, Villa Del Monte 6, Del Monte Beach 8, Monterey Vista 3, Alta Mesa 1, Glenwood 5, Old Town 7, Fisherman's Flats 4, Del Monte Grove 7, Oak Grove 8, and Deer Flats 5.
Okay, next project will be DMB 07, Beachway Boardwalk Extension. Go ahead, vote.
Ready, Richie? Okay. New Monterey 8, Casanova Oak Knoll 6, Downtown 4, Villa Del Monte 1, Del Monte Beach 9, Monterey Vista 5, Alta Mesa 5, Glenwood 6, Old Town 3, Fisherman's Flats 4, Del Monte Grove 7, Oak Grove 8, and Deer Flats 7.
Okay, next project will be DMB 09, which is Tide Avenue Boardwalk Repair. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 10, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 10, Villa Del Monte 10, Del Monte Beach 10, Monterey Vista 10, Alta Mesa 10, Glenwood 8, Old Town 10, Fisherman's Flat 6, Del Monte Grove 10, Oak Grove 9, and Deer Flats 10.
Okay, next is going to be DMG01, Virgin Avenue Grant Memorial Plaque. Is that, I'm still showing it on the list. Is that still a project?
Yes.
Okay. So DMG01, everyone ready? Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 0, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 8, Villa Del Monte 0, Del Monte Beach 0, Monterey Vista 4, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 0, Old Town 3, Fisherman's Flat 0, Del Monte Grove 0, Oak Grove 0, and Deer Flats 4.
Okay, next will be DMG02, which is the outdoor musical instruments. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 0, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 5, Villa Del Monte 0, Del Monte Beach 0, Monterey Vista 0, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 0, Old Town 5, Fisherman's Flats 0, Del Monte Grove 0, Oak Grove 3, and Deer Flat 0.
Okay. Next will be DMG04, which is Casanova Avenue 500 block streetlight. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 10, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, 10, Villa Del Monte 10, Del Monte Beach 10, Monterey Vista 10, Alta Mesa 8, Glenwood 6, Old Town 7, Fisherman's Flats 0, Del Monte Grove 9, Oak Grove 6, and Deer Flats 9.
Okay, next will be DMG05, which is Virgin Avenue path widening. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 9, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 5, Villa Del Monte 8, Del Monte Beach 8, Monterey Vista 9, Alta Mesa 10, Glenwood 7, Old Town 8, Fisherman's Flats 4, Del Monte Grove 10, Oak Grove 6, Deer Flats 10.
Okay, and we'll move to Downtown 01, Monterey Bay Park Restroom. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 0, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 4, Villa Del Monte 7, Del Monte Beach 2, Monterey Vista 2, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 5, Old Town 0, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 0, Oak Grove 0, and Deer Flats 0.
Okay, next project is DT02, El Dorado Street driveway reconstruction. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 4, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 7, Villa Del Monte 0, Del Monte Beach 3, Monterey Vista 1, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 0, Old Town 0, Fisherman's Flat 1, Del Monte Grove 2, Oak Grove 3, Deer Flats 4.
Okay, next project will be DT03, El Estero Lake Edge Improvements, Phase 5. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 5, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 5, Villa Del Monte 1, Del Monte Beach 1, Monterey Vista 2, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 2, Old Town 2, Fisherman's Flats 2, Del Monte Grove 2, Oak Grove 3, Deer Flats 4.
Okay, next item will be DT04, which is the Jacks Park baseball statue relocation. What?
Yes, that was the conflict one we did earlier.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah, that was the one we did in the. I gotta remember, the other one is DT 14, right?
15.
15. Okay. All right, DT 06, Hartnell Gulch Stream Restoration. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 5, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 7, Villa Del Monte 0, Del Monte Beach 0, Monterey Vista 0, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 6, Old Town 5, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 3, Oak Grove 4, and Deer Flats 1.
Next item is DT 08, which is the Portland Loon downtown. Let's vote.
New Monterey 0, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 1, Villa Del Monte 1, Del Monte Beach 0, Monterey Vista 0, Alta Mesa 1, Glenwood 7, Old Town 0, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 0, Oak Grove 4, and Deer Flats 0.
Okay, next item will be DT 09. Monterey Bay Park Shower Station. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 10, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 10, Villa Del Monte 8, Del Monte Beach 10, Monterey Vista 10, Alta Mesa 10, Glenwood 5, Old Town 10, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 10, Oak Grove 5, and Deer Flats 10.
Okay, next time is DT 11, which is El Estero Park Facility Center improvements. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 8, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 5, Villa Del Monte 4, Del Monte Beach 7, Monterey Vista 4, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 3, Old Town 4, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 5, Oak Grove 5, and Deer Flats 3.
Okay, next item will be DT 12, El Estero Park Center Play Equipment Upgrade. Let's go ahead and DT 12. Ready to vote? Let's vote.
Okay, New Monterey 6, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 9, Villa Del Monte 3, Del Monte Beach 4, Monterey Vista 5, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 3, Old Town 3, Fisherman's Flats 9, Del Monte Grove 8, Oak Grove 5, and Deer Flats 5.
Okay. Next item will be DT 13, El Estero Park Park Course Improvements. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 4, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 2, Villa Del Monte 0, Del Monte Beach 1, Monterey Vista 0, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 3, Old Town 6, Fisherman's Flats 2, Del Monte Grove 8, Oak Grove 6, and Deer Flats 4.
Okay, next item will be DT 14, El Estero Park Barbecue Area Shade Structure. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 8, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 10, Villa Del Monte 0, Del Monte Beach 4, Monterey Vista 1, Alta Mesa 2, Glenwood 0, Old Town 4, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 7, Oak Grove 5, Deer Flats 4.
Okay, DT 15, we already voted on. DT 16, I caught myself that time. DT 16, Solisto Ballpark Lighting Improvements. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 5, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 0, Villa Del Monte 1, Del Monte Beach 6, Monterey Vista 1, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 5, Old Town 1, Fisherman's Flat 8, Del Monte Grove 2, Oak Grove 5, and Deer Flats 0. I'm sorry.
Okay, next will be DT 17, Dennis the Menace Playground Video Surveillance Installation. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 3, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 7, Villa Del Monte 9, Del Monte Beach 4, Monterey Vista 0, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 5, Old Town 0, Fisherman's Flats 9, Del Monte Grove 0, Oak Grove 4, Deer Flats 0.
Okay, next will be DT 18, Monterey Sports Center Bike Rack upgrades. Okay, let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 5, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 10, Villa Del Monte 8, Del Monte Beach 10, Monterey Vista 1, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 0, Old Town 8, Fisherman's Flats 2, Del Monte Grove 8, Oak Grove 6, Deer Flats 1.
Next will be Fish Flats 01, Via Casoli Sewer Odor Mitigation. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 0, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 5, Villa Del Monte 1, Del Monte Beach 0, Monterey Vista 9, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 5, Old Town 0, Fisherman's Flats 10, Del Monte Grove 0, Oak Grove 7, Deer Flats 10.
Okay, next will be Fish Flats 02, Via Maritimo Streetlight. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 0, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 8, Villa Del Monte 1, Del Monte Beach 0, Monterey Vista 7, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 6, Old Town 0, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 0, Oak Grove 7, Deer Flats 1.
Okay, next will be Fish Flats 03, Via Isola Jocelyn Canyon entry walls. And vote.
New Monterey 10, Casanova Oak Knoll 9, Downtown 6, Villa Del Monte 10, Del Monte Beach 10, Monterey Vista 10, Alta Mesa 8, Glenwood 2, Old Town 10, Fisherman's Flats 10, Del Monte Grove 10, Oak Grove 8, and Deer Flats 10.
A MV01, freeway directional signage at Manris and Soledad. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 4, Casanova Oak Knoll 1, Downtown 4, Villa Del Monte 0, Del Monte Beach 1, Monterey Vista 2, Alta Mesa 3, Glenwood 7, Old Town 6, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 2, Oak Grove 9, and Deer Flats 3.
Next will be MV02, Via Del Rey Herman streetlight installation. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 5, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 4, Villa Del Monte 9, Del Monte Beach 4, Monterey Vista 9, Alta Mesa 3, Glenwood 7, Old Town 8, Fisherman's Flat 8, Del Monte Grove 4, Oak Grove 9, Deer Flats 5.
The next item will be MV05, San Bernabé Road Design. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 9, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 8, Villa Del Monte 9, Del Monte Beach 8, Monterey Vista 10, Alta Mesa 10, Glenwood 7, Old Town 8, Fisherman's Flat 7, Del Monte Grove 9, Oak Grove 9, and Deer Flats 9.
Next item will be MVO 6, which is a Monterey Vista traffic calming plan. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 5, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 6, Villa Del Monte 3, Del Monte Beach 1, Monterey Vista 3, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 7, Old Town 4, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 2, Oak Grove 1, Deer Flats 0.
Okay, MVO 7, Via Paraiso Park basketball court upgrade. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 8, Casanova Oak Knoll 7, Downtown 6, Villa Del Monte 7, Del Monte Beach 7, Monterey Vista 10, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 4, Old Town 5, Fisherman's Flats 8, Del Monte Grove 6, Oak Grove 3, and Deer Flats 8.
Okay, next will be MVO 8, Monterey Vista conduit installation pilot project. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 10, Casanova Oak Knoll 3, Downtown 10, Villa Del Monte 6, Del Monte Beach 10, Monterey Vista 10, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 10, Old Town 10, Fisherman's Flats 4, Del Monte Grove 10, Oak Grove 6, Deer Flats 10.
Next will be MV 10, Via Cayuba Walter Coton stop control installation. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 5, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 4, Villa Del Monte 9, Del Monte Beach 1, Monterey Vista 10, Alta Mesa 3, Glenwood 7, Old Town 3, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 2, Oak Grove 7, Deer Flats 4.
Okay, next will be MV 11, which is Via Paraiso Park playground equipment upgrade. Go ahead and vote.
MV 11.
Excuse me.
Oh.
MV 11.
There we go. Thank you. New Monterey 4, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 4, Villa Del Monte 2, Del Monte Beach 1, Monterey Vista 6, Alta Mesa 2, Glenwood 4, Old Town 5, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 8, Oak Grove 3, Deer Flats 8.
Next will be MV 13, Herman Drive, El Caminito pedestrian crosswalk with RRFBs, rapid flashing beacons.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 5, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 9, Villa Del Monte 9, Del Monte Beach 1, Monterey Vista 6, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 7, Old Town 5, Fisherman's Flats 3, Del Monte Grove 4, Oak Grove 3, and Deer Flats 5.
Okay, next will be NM01, Lower Presidio Walkway, Phase 2. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 4, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 8, Villa Del Monte 2, Del Monte Beach 1, Monterey Vista 1, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 7, Old Town 3, Fisherman's Flats 3, Del Monte Grove 7, Oak Grove 4, Deer Flats 3.
Okay, next will be NM02. Lower Presidio Slope Monument Restoration. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 5, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 6, Villa Del Monte 3, Del Monte Beach 6, Monterey Vista 2, Alta Mesa 2, Glenwood 5, Old Town 2, Fisherman's Flats 10, Del Monte Grove 6, Oak Grove 4, Deer Flats 2.
We're just past halfway. NM05. Cannery Row Worker Housing. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 5, Casanova Oak Knoll 4, Downtown 7, Villa Del Monte 3, Del Monte Beach 5, Monterey Vista 4, Alta Mesa 2, Glenwood 5, Old Town 3, Fisherman's Flats 4, Del Monte Grove 7, Oak Grove 4, Deer Flats 2.
Okay, next will be NM08, the Shoreline Park Fish Hopper Restoration. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 5, Casanova Oak Knoll 8, Downtown 4, Villa Del Monte 0, Del Monte Beach 10, Monterey Vista 3, Alta Mesa 3, Glenwood 4, Old Town 3, Fisherman's Flats 5, Del Monte Grove 7, Oak Grove 5, Deer Flats 4.
Okay, next project will be NM10, Cannery Row Restroom.
What is the cost on that one? I know it's been adjusted, right?
Which?
This one we're voting on right now. What is that's been changed to just design, right?
No, not this one. If it's just a design, $150,000, we'll say.
So it's not 1 million, it's 150,000 as design only. Okay. Everyone got that? Okay, let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 6, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 0, Villa Del Monte 1, Del Monte Beach 0, Monterey Vista 0, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 6, Old Town 0, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 0, Oak Grove 6, and Deer Flats 10.
Okay, we do NM11, which is Bruce Harris Way lighting upgrade. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 4, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 7, Villa Del Monte 10, Del Monte Beach 6, Monterey Vista 3, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 7, Old Town 7, Fisherman's Flats 5, Del Monte Grove 5, Oak Grove 6, Deer Flats 8.
Next will be NM12, which is Taylor 600 block installation of stabilized DG walkway. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 8, Casanova Oak Knoll 5, Downtown 7, Villa Del Monte 6, Del Monte Beach 7, Monterey Vista 8, Alta Mesa 2, Glenwood 5, Old Town 6, Fisherman's Flats 8, Del Monte Grove 8, Oak Grove 3, Deer Flats 8.
Okay, next will be NM13, which is Oak 500 block widening. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 10, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 10, Villa Del Monte 8, Del Monte Beach 10, Monterey Vista 10, Alta Mesa 9, Glenwood 7, Old Town 9, Fisherman's Flat 5, Del Monte Grove 10, Oak Grove 3, and Deer Flats 10.
Okay, next will be NM16, the Aeneas Cannery Row Aeneas Bridge restoration. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 5, Casanova Oak Knoll 5, Downtown 8, Villa Del Monte 6, Del Monte Beach 6, Monterey Vista 3, Alta Mesa 8, Glenwood 6, Old Town 3, Fisherman's Flats 8, Del Monte Grove 9, Oak Grove 3, Deer Flats 8.
Okay, next is NM 20. And Tom, what are we actually voting on this one?
I had 19, NM 19.
20. I don't have an NM 19 on my list.
The facelift.
Not on my list here. That you,
I have 19.
what Tom sent me. So there's an NM 19. What is it and how much is it?
This is the Hilltop Park Center facility improvements and facelift.
Okay.
And
I thought they withdrew that.
I understood it was the other one that was withdrawn for the facility study, was to look at the facility and convert
Well, I
it
know
to
the list you sent me, Tom, didn't have a 19.
Huh.
So. Oh, okay. All right, so NM 19, which is Hilltop Park at the amount that Tom indicated.
the facility improvements and facelift. We had 500,000 on that one.
Okay. Let's vote.
New Monterey 9, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 1, Villa Del Monte 7, Del Monte Beach 3, Monterey Vista 9, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 7, Old Town 0, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 2, Oak Grove 4, Deer Flats 1.
Okay. Now my question on NM 20. I've got a phase 1, a phase 2. I've got a 75,000 and a 400,000 price tag. So what are we actually voting on?
If we're looking at design for, which would be phase 1, it would be about 150,000.
So
We'll say that.
we're looking at design, 150,000 is the project. Okay. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 7, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 0, Villa Del Monte 0, Del Monte Beach 0, Monterey Vista 0, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 3, Old Town 3, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 5, Oak Grove 4, Deer Flats 1.
Tom, I voted 2.
Oh, thank you, Kurt. What
Yep.
did I say? I'm getting punchy now.
Downtown is 2.
So
Okay.
downtown was
And we got it correct on the official list.
no, keep going. We're almost done.
Okay. New Monterey 24, David Avenue, open space acquisition. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 0, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 6, Villa Del Monte 0, Del Monte Beach 0, Monterey Vista 0, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 0, Old Town 0, Fisherman's Flats 9, Del Monte Grove 0, Oak Grove 4, Deer Flats 2.
Okay, let's go to OT01, which is Larkin Park turf renovation and irrigation improvements. That's been withdrawn. Okay,
That was withdrawn. Yeah.
all right. OT02, the police department honor garden. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 5, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 2, Villa Del Monte 1, Del Monte Beach 0, Monterey Vista 0, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 4, Old Town 0, Fisherman's Flats 0, Del Monte Grove 2, Oak Grove 5, Deer Flats 0.
Okay, OTO 3, Old Town Neighborhood Signs. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey is 9, Casanova Oak Knoll 2, Downtown 5, Villa Del Monte 9, Del Monte Beach 8, Monterey Vista 9, Alta Mesa 7, Glenwood 5, Old Town 8, Fisherman's Flats 10, Del Monte Grove 10, Oak Grove 4, Deer Flats 7.
Okay, next will be OTO 4, Old Town Accessible Park Desktop Survey. That was withdrawn? Yeah, I like it in my old list.
Was it withdrawn? Oh, I
DTO 3.
wasn't clear, so I left it on.
No, excuse me, DTO, OTO 4. I'm getting punchy. So we're voting on OTO 4? Okay. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 0, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 1, Villa Del Monte 0, Del Monte Beach 8, Monterey Vista 8, Alta Mesa 3, Glenwood 0, Old Town 0, Fisherman's Flat 1, Del Monte Grove 0, Oak Grove 2, and Deer Flats 3.
Okay, next will be OTO 5, Cedar Street Path renovation. That's not withdrawn, right? Okay. Let's go vote.
All right. New Monterey 10, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 10, Villa Del Monte 10, Del Monte Beach 10, Monterey Vista 10, Alta Mesa 9, Glenwood 6, Old Town 10, Fisherman's Flats 0, Del Monte Grove 9, Oak Grove 3, Deer Flats 10.
Okay, next item will be RR02 for $80,000. We have an RR01?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah.
That was withdrawn.
That was withdrawn.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I said. RR02.
For 150,000.
No, it's 80,000 is what I asked earlier today. 80,000.
For just the design, no public outreach or anything, just to
Correct, just
create
the
a
design.
design.
I have a feeling they'll take care of getting people to any meeting. Okay. Let's go ahead and vote.
Look at those paddles up there.
No, I'm sorry, and we only do not count the paddles in the back, unfortunately.
New Monterey 10, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 8, Villa Del Monte 8, Del Monte Beach 10, Monterey Vista 7, Alta Mesa 10, Glenwood 10, Old Town 10, Fisherman's Flats 9, Del Monte Grove 10, Oak Grove 8, and Deer Flats 10.
Okay. SKO2, Veterans Park Day Use Area Erosion Control. Now, is that at 100 or what's the amount of that one?
I had 200,000 like smack dab in the middle of it because
Okay,
it'll
200K
depend
it
on the
is.
scope of the project.
200K it is.
Then something we said they're leaving.
I know, that's like. At least
Let's
we
go
could
to
do
that
is
one
stay to the
first.
bitter end, but. Okay. Yeah. SKO2, let's go ahead and vote. It's at 200,000.
New Monterey 5, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 6, Villa Del Monte 2, Del Monte Beach 2, Monterey Vista 2, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 8, Old Town 2, Fisherman's Flats 5, Del Monte Grove 2, Oak Grove 6, Deer Flats 2.
Okay, next is going to be SKO3, Pine Hill Way, Mar Vista Drive, Greenbelt Path renovation. It's SKO3.
Yeah, it's one of
Is it? I was doing so good early. Yes. We have, it is a project.
Well said, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
SKO3. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey, 10, Casanova Oak Knoll, 10, Downtown, 10, Villa Del Monte, 8, Del Monte Beach, 10, Monterey Vista, 10, Alta Mesa, 10, Glenwood, 8, Old Town, 10, Fisherman's Flats, 9, Del Monte Grove, 10, Oak Grove, 6, Deer Flats, 10.
Okay, do SKO5. Veterans Park Bike Path, segment 4. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey, 8, Casanova Oak Knoll, 0, Downtown, 8, Villa Del Monte, 2, Del Monte Beach, 8, Monterey Vista, 9, Alta Mesa, 5, Glenwood, 9, Old Town, 3, Fisherman's Flats, 1, Del Monte Grove, 8, Oak Grove, 6, and Deer Flats, 5.
Okay, SKO6, Veterans Park Basketball Court expansion. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey, 6, Casanova Oak Knoll, 8, Downtown, 8, Villa Del Monte, 3, Del Monte Beach, 2, Monterey Vista, 5, Alta Mesa, 0, Glenwood, 3, Old Town, 6, Fisherman's Flats, 9, Del Monte Grove, 3, Oak Grove, 5, and Deer Flats, 4.
Okay, next will be SKO8, which is the Veterans Park Bocce Ball Court surface. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey, 9, Casanova Oak Knoll, 10, Downtown, 8, Villa Del Monte, 4, Del Monte Beach, 8, Monterey Vista, 8, Alta Mesa, 9, Glenwood, 5, Old Town, 6, Fisherman's Flats, 1, Del Monte Grove, 9, Oak Grove, 4, Deer Flats, 9.
Okay, next will be SKO9, which is Mar Vista fence repair at Skyline Drive. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey, 0, Casanova Oak Knoll, 5, Downtown, 5, Villa Del Monte, 0, Del Monte Beach, 0, Monterey Vista, 0, Alta Mesa, 5, Glenwood, 6, Old Town, 5, Fisherman's Flats, 8, Del Monte Grove, 0, Oak Grove, 5, Deer Flats, 5.
Okay, next will be SK10, parking turnout at 1501 Skyline. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey, 0, Casanova Oak Knoll, 5, Downtown, 1, Villa Del Monte, 1, Del Monte Beach, 0, Monterey Vista, 0, Alta Mesa, 0, Glenwood, 8, Old Town, 0, Fisherman's Flats, 0, Del Monte Grove, 2, Oak Grove, 5, Deer Flats, 0.
Next will be VDM 01. Villa Del Monte radar speed signs. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey, 2, Casanova Oak Knoll, 10, Downtown, 7, Villa Del Monte, 0, Del Monte Beach, 0, Monterey Vista, 0, Alta Mesa, 0, Glenwood, 5, Old Town, 2, Fisherman's Flats, 10, Del Monte Grove, 7, Oak Grove, 4, Deer Flats, 0.
Okay, VDM 02, Villa Del Monte traffic calming phase 1. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey, 0, Casanova Oak Knoll, 0, Downtown, 5, Villa Del Monte, 0, Del Monte Beach, 0, Monterey Vista, 0, Alta Mesa, 0, Glenwood, 6, Old Town, 3, Fisherman's Flats, 1, Del Monte Grove, 0, Oak Grove, 7, Deer Flats, 0.
Okay, next will be VDM 03, Villa Del Monte Traffic Calming Phase 2. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey, 0, Casanova Oak Knoll, 0, Downtown, 4, Villa Del Monte, 0, Del Monte Beach, 0, Monterey Vista, 0, Alta Mesa, 0, Glenwood, 6, Old Town, 3, Fisherman's Flats, 1, Del Monte Grove, 0, Oak Grove, 4, Deer Flats, 0.
Next will be VDM 05, which is Ferranti Park Playground improvements. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey, 9, Casanova Oak Knoll, 10, Downtown, 7, Villa Del Monte, 10, Del Monte Beach, 10, Monterey Vista, 10, Alta Mesa, 9, Glenwood, 5, Old Town, 8, Fisherman's Flats, 10, Del Monte Grove, 10, Oak Grove, 6, Deer Flats, 10.
And next will be VDM 06, which is Del Robles Avenue Solar Streetlights. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey, 8, Casanova Oak Knoll, 5, Downtown, 6, Villa Del Monte, 10, Del Monte Beach, 5, Monterey Vista, 10, Alta Mesa, 0, Glenwood, 8, Old Town, 7, Fisherman's Flats, 5, Del Monte Grove, 7, Oak Grove, 6, Deer Flats, 5.
Next will be VDM 07, which is the Casa Verde Helvick neighborhood monument sign. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey, 10, Casanova Oak Knoll, 10, Downtown, 10, Villa Del Monte, 9, Del Monte Beach, 8, Monterey Vista, 10, Alta Mesa, 10, Glenwood, 5, Old Town, 10, Fisherman's Flats, 1, Del Monte Grove, 10, Oak Grove, 4, Deer Flats, 10.
And next is VDM 08, Palo Verde Avenue Traffic Study. Is that withdrawn? Okay.
Okay.
Thank you all for keeping me on this.
And me.
Well, we really are, the challenge is we're supposed to finish so that there's no lobbying going on between votes. We will break right after the voting while they double check the spreadsheets and things. Well, I mean, Tom. Okay. 86, Mark Thomas Drive, separated bike path. Let's go ahead and vote. I didn't skip one, did I? Okay.
No.
All right.
No. New Monterey, 10, Casanova Oak Knoll, 10, Downtown, 10, Villa Del Monte, 9, Del Monte Beach, 10, Monterey Vista, 10, Alta Mesa, 10, Glenwood, 8, Old Town, 10, Fisherman's Flats, 8, Del Monte Grove, 10, Oak Grove, 5, Deer Flats, 10.
Number 87, MN02, Community-Wide Historic Master Plan. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey, 5, Casanova Oak Knoll, 0, Downtown, 8, Villa Del Monte, 0, Del Monte Beach, 1, Monterey Vista, 0, Alta Mesa, 0, Glenwood, 5, Old Town, 4, Fisherman's Flats, 8, Del Monte Grove, 2, Oak Grove, 4, Deer Flats, 0.
Okay, next will be MN03, Community-Wide Public Art Security Plan. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 2, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 6, Villa Del Monte 3, Del Monte Beach 1, Monterey Vista 0, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 5, Old Town 1, Fisherman's Flats 9, Del Monte Grove 2, Oak Grove 4, Deer Flats 0.
Next will be MN04 Deer Flats Park. Excuse me, Monterey Bay Park Dune Restoration. Let's vote.
New Monterey 9, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 10, Villa Del Monte 0, Del Monte Beach 8, Monterey Vista 10, Alta Mesa 8, Glenwood 7, Old Town 8, Fisherman's Flats 8, Del Monte Grove 10, Oak Grove 5, Deer Flats 8.
And then we'll go MN05, which is Highway 68 Scenic Highway Sign Installation. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 0, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 7, Villa Del Monte 1, Del Monte Beach 5, Monterey Vista 0, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 0, Old Town 2, Fisherman's Flats 10, Del Monte Grove 5, Oak Grove 5, and Deer Flats 5.
Okay. MN06 Forest Management. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 8, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 9, Villa Del Monte 10, Del Monte Beach 4, Monterey Vista 10, Alta Mesa 10, Glenwood 10, Old Town 10, Fisherman's Flats 10, Del Monte Grove 9, Oak Grove 5, Deer Flats 8.
Next will be MN07, which is Veterans Park, Quarry Park Walking Path. Let's vote.
New Monterey 7, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 4, Villa Del Monte 5, Del Monte Beach 0, Monterey Vista 4, Alta Mesa 2, Glenwood 7, Old Town 8, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 4, Oak Grove 3, Deer Flats 2.
Next will be MN08, which is the community-wide recreational trail restroom signage. Let's vote.
New Monterey 2, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 9, Villa Del Monte 2, Del Monte Beach 5, Monterey Vista 2, Alta Mesa 1, Glenwood 7, Old Town 5, Fisherman's Flats 0, Del Monte Grove 8, Oak Grove 3, and Deer Flats 3.
Next will be MN09, which is Rec Trail Permeable Pavers. Let's vote.
New Monterey 8, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 8, Villa Del Monte 3, Del Monte Beach 6, Monterey Vista 2, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 7, Old Town 8, Fisherman's Flats 7, Del Monte Grove 8, Oak Grove 2, Deer Flats 4.
Okay, next will be MN10, the Rec Trail Bike Repair Stations. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 6, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 8, Villa Del Monte 0, Del Monte Beach 6, Monterey Vista 3, Alta Mesa 3, Glenwood 0, Old Town 7, Fisherman's Flats 0, Del Monte Grove 6, Oak Grove 5, Deer Flats 5.
Next will be MN11, which is the water refill stations on the rec trail. Let's vote.
New Monterey 7, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 10, Villa Del Monte 8, Del Monte Beach 10, Monterey Vista 4, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 5, Old Town 6, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 9, Oak Grove 5, and Deer Flats 5.
Okay, next will be MN 12, Rec Trail Use Study. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 10, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 5, Villa Del Monte 5, Del Monte Beach 0, Monterey Vista 0, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 10, Old Town 0, Fisherman's Flats 5, Del Monte Grove 10, Oak Grove 5, and Deer Flats 9.
Okay, next will be MN 13, the Rec Trail Striping. What is the dollar amount on that we're voting on?
I took the average, which was 380,000.
So for at 280,000, MN 13,
380.
380, excuse me. Whatever you said. Let's vote.
New Monterey 0, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 2, Villa Del Monte 0, Del Monte Beach 10, Monterey Vista 2, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 10, Old Town 1, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 0, Oak Grove 5, and Deer Flats 4.
Okay, next will be MN 14, Rec Trail fixing decomposed granite areas. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 3, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 8, Villa Del Monte 8, Del Monte Beach 4, Monterey Vista 0, Alta Mesa 1, Glenwood 6, Old Town 2, Fisherman's Flats 9, Del Monte Grove 0, Oak Grove 5, Deer Flats 5.
Okay, next is MN 15. And what is that amount that we're voting on?
Oh, again, I'm going to take the average of 180,000.
Okay. 180. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 0, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 4, Villa Del Monte 1, Del Monte Beach 4, Monterey Vista 0, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 0, Old Town 2, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 5, Oak Grove 3, Deer Flats 0.
Next is going to be MN 16, Windermere Lower Canyon drainage design. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 9, Casanova Oak Knoll 10, Downtown 7, Villa Del Monte 5, Del Monte Beach 10, Monterey Vista 2, Alta Mesa 2, Glenwood 7, Old Town 7, Fisherman's Flats 9, Del Monte Grove 6, Oak Grove 3, Deer Flats 5.
And next is MN 17, Holman Highway to Viejo Road bike path renovation. Go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 9, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 6, Villa Del Monte 4, Del Monte Beach 3, Monterey Vista 5, Alta Mesa 2, Glenwood 8, Old Town 2, Fisherman's Flats 1, Del Monte Grove 8, Oak Grove 3, Deer Flats 4.
And the last project, MN 18, John Street, Ramona Avenue Highway Screening. Let's go ahead and vote.
New Monterey 4, Casanova Oak Knoll 0, Downtown 8, Villa Del Monte 4, Del Monte Beach 7, Monterey Vista 4, Alta Mesa 0, Glenwood 5, Old Town 5, Fisherman's Flats 5, Del Monte Grove 9, Oak Grove 3, Deer Flats 8.
Okay. Let's take a break. Let's not all run at the same time. the list in declining or declining order of points.
Working
Depending
on it right now.
There we go. Leave it to the banker to correct me. You're still our banker, right? Nope, that's right. You retired. You're. Leave it to the money person to do. Okay.
Did it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Wait, let me get my magnifying glass.
They're trying to put it in descending order of, so we can see and roughly where the cutoff is. So if you're way above it, you know, you're in for sure. If you're below it, yeah.
How about drum roll for RR2?
I don't know that it's the highest one.
All right, so here are our results. Do you want to go through the top 10 and then find the cutoff? If you can read that.
And just one caveat too, these are, we'll call them provisional results because we'll go
Okay.
back and just confirm that we got all the numbers correct.
So we're talking DMB 09 was the top vote getter, 123 points. Followed by SKO3 at 121. RRO2 and MN01 were tied for at 120. MN01 is what?
The Mark Thomas.
Oh, Mark Thomas.
Further Trail.
Then at 114 was Kona Park Improvements. Followed by Villa Del Monte, COKO3. VDM 05, Bronte Park Playground at 114. DF 02, Deer Forest Drive, Elk Run Utility Box at 113, tied with Fish Flats via Isola Jocelyn Canyon entry walls. Then MN 06, Community-Wide Forest Management. Then NM 13, Oaks 500 block. DTO 9, Monterey Bay Park shower station. OTO 5, Cedar Street Park. VDM 07 with 107 points. Then DMG 04 and DMG 05, each with 104 points. MV 05 with 103 points. DMB 03 at 102 points. DF 03 at 101 points, tied with MN 04, which is the Monterey Bay Park Dune Restoration. COK 01 with 100 points, AM 01 with 99 points, and we're at 2.5 million total at that point. MV 08, Monterey Vista Conduit, the conduit project. OTO 3, SKO 8, Bocce Ball Courts, Veterans Park. VDM 06, Del Robles Avenue Streetlights. And M15, Windermere Lower Canyon Drainage. NM12, Taylor Street 600 block. MN11, Rec Trail Water Bowls and Doggy Bowls. MV07, Via Prizzo Park Basketball Court upgrade. NM11, Bruce Harris Way, 76 points. NM16, Cannery Row, Aeneas Bridge, and we're at 3.9 million. So we're still should be definitely funded at that point. So we don't need to have it on our next agenda.
Right.
MV02, Via Del Rey Herman Streetlight. DMB01, Spray Avenue Tot Lot. DMB07, Beachway Boardwalk Extension. SKO5, Veterans Park Bike Path. DMB 05, Tide Avenue Beach. And we're at 4.6 million, so we're still should be good there. Then DT 18, Sports Center Field bike racks. DMB 06, Surfway and Roberts Avenue fencing. MV 10, Via Gayuba. NM 02, Lower Presidio. And MN 09, Rec Trail Permeable Pavers. We're at 5.3. So we're starting to get into where things may change. So if you're past that, you may still get funded, but we need to be refining the numbers just to make certain. Which leads us into our next agenda item, which is setting a time for a meeting.
Yes.
What?
Yes. That's all.
To review finalized numbers, which are the numbers that will be going to city council and setting the actual where the cutoff will be of what goes to city council. So we have some potential dates in August. Either the 3rd, the 10th, or the 17th. Are those still good for staff?
Yes.
Any druthers among the committee? 3rd, 10th, or 17th? I believe they're all Thursdays, right?
Yes, they are Thursday evenings.
So we have 10 or 17. So we're down to 10 or 17.
10.
Anyone can't do 10.
17th is my 50th wedding anniversary.
Okay. Well, in that case, do you want us to do it or not on that? Okay. August?
I would prefer the 3rd.
August. So we have, I prefer the 3rd, but can anyone not do it on August 10th? Okay. Because we have some people, a couple that can't do it the 3rd, some that can't do it the 17th. So if there's no one on the 10th, it looks like the 10th it is.
Okay.
Good. Do we have anything else?
Well, there was the question about the projects that we were going to ask for recommendation for additional funding. They were, and I could just run through them, the Old Capitol Site Master Plan. That one we've gotten Reggie actually, well, and the parks staff have proposals that they received back for it. They've all been above the cost of what we funded for it. So we're gonna come back.
I guess what you're saying is those shouldn't wait until August.
Yes, it would be, that one especially would be good. There's the Pacific Street light. So we were going to ask for an additional 40,000 of funding for that one. The Pacific Street light in the parking lot near the library. The pole that we thought last year at this time that we could install it on will not work. So we have to install a new pole and a light on that. So we're going to ask for another $20,000 for that one. Then on the Fisherman's Flats and Mar Vista traffic calming plans, we need to do some archaeological study before that gets approved. So we need a little additional funding to complete those.
I guess my question is it possible to do in effect a mail ballot on a measure for funding these, or do we have to meet with a formal meeting?
Let me find out, because I don't know. Normally we need a quorum. So if there's any discussion on it, if there doesn't have to be any discussion, it's possible we could do
I think now we're gonna need to have a meeting. I just know what the answer is gonna be from the.
it's going to be quick. And we can
Yeah,
also put
we're gonna
the,
need to have a meeting. So yes, we need to figure a date for a special meeting. If you could float some out in a doodle poll to us all to find what date works the best in June.
Perfect.
That way projects don't get delayed because they're waiting for the extra funds.
Question on the archaeological study
yes.
for radar speed signs?
No,
it-
for
it-
the traffic calming plan.
CEQA requires archaeological studies now and everything, so it has to have a
As far
CEQA
as I knew
sign.
that was done.
Yes. That's what we
I'll
also
have to
thought.
talk to you later about it. because
Yes.
But planning department,
I thought we buried that.
Planning Department raised this as a new issue because of new changes in state laws. So they're the ones saying it has to happen, but we'll get. Glenwood, you want to go?
Question about the old capital project. I mean,
Yes.
you know, pre-COVID, it was like 70,000. Then it came to the booklet time and it was 90,000. So what's going on with the funding for the general plan for the old capital project?
I think on the old capital project, we had it at 70,000 for the budget.
They have told me.
Well, whatever the number was that was approved, they got 3 bids back. All 3 were greater than what was approved by NCIP.
I'm sorry, I was listening to one and about.
Bids came in over.
The proposals, 3 proposals came back. The Parks Department sent out a request for proposals. 3 proposals were received by the city of Monterey. All 3 proposals are greater than what was approved by the NCIP committee.
That include the grant for 200K from the Coastal Commission?
There, as far as I know, there is no grant for 200,000. The grant is for development. Depending on what development is done, it varies. But for the proposal to do the master plan, the funding from the water board does not apply for that project.
So,
We'll talk.
so let's send a doodle poll out to everyone to come up with a date in June. But doodle poll will be in your email with different options, and you can indicate what works the best.
And we'll pick the 4 Thursdays or however many Thursdays are in June.
Yeah.
I thought the calendar included 8th of June as a possible meeting.
Let me see.
Yeah, for carryover. The one thing we need to do is talk to the planning department to make sure all our ducks in a row this time. And that was one of the issues on Friday that we ran into.
So we'll come out and confirm a date that will work so that we don't have a false start again.
Tom? When could we get a draft of this sheet?
As soon as we check it, we can send it out.
Either.
Okay,
city
thank you.
Council or planning.
Thursdays, you say?
Yeah, the first and second.
Yeah.
Thursday?
It'll be a Thursday.
Yeah, that's what she was asking for a Wednesday.
Well.
Or Tuesday.
Anything else on our agenda? I don't think so.
No.
We'll
We're
have
good.
council or committee comments.
Thanks, everybody. Good job.
Thank you for this and thank you for the great year we're going to have getting all this done.
Yeah, lots of projects.
I just want to thank everybody on the committee. It's been great working with you. A lot of fun. I also want to tell the public listening who have been concerned about feeling in the past that their representative, their MCIP representative didn't represent their particular community. Get involved with your neighborhood association. Speak up, get on the board, get active in your neighborhood so that your voice is heard and you can participate more actively. If you aren't active in your neighborhood, you won't have a say, you won't know what's going on as well. You won't be part of ranking the projects as you saw us do tonight. So please consider that, getting more involved in your neighborhood associations.
Okay, I'll bounce to online before I finish going around. Richard?
Yes, well, 815 is remarkable. In my 40+ years on this committee, it's wonderful. It also proves that our committee is very diverse and has different opinions and different ideas. But when you look at the numbers, please consider many of us tried to prioritize and get the neighborhood projects and concentrate that they won, and they did. And I'm proud of our result tonight. I do request that Tom email us what was on the screen because it was impossible to take notes in the few seconds that it was up. But if you can email that, then we can study it. We won't pass it out, but it's just, I want to be able to see the ranking a little clearer. But wonderful night, wonderful year. I hope things get better. And I wish engineering well in trying to get these constructed. Thank you all.
Thank you, Richard. Kurt?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone, especially you, Rick and Tom. These have been efficient meetings and like Richard said, it shows the diversity that we have on the committee and that everyone truly is concerned and listening to the inputs that we get. So for the public, please keep up the inputs because we do use those in our voting. Thank you.
Tammy?
Just want to say, job well done. Bravo, everybody. Thank you.
Yeri?
I also want to say thank you to everyone. It was a really well-run meeting. I did have a question, just being someone relatively new to this committee in terms of what to share back with the neighborhood associations. Do we typically hold off until we kind of figure out the contingencies and kind of vote on that, or I'm not really sure.
I would wait until after our August meeting, because that's where we'll know where the actual cutoff is. I mean, if you've got projects in, top 20 or where it adds up to about 3 million, those are safely approved, but we won't know the final cutoff until that meeting.
Okay, thank you. It's very helpful.
Okay. Let's continue up here.
Thank you for everybody did a great job this year. The camaraderie is here. And as these projects come to fold and you drive around town and you can say, hey, I helped put that one forward. Or look at what a great job they did. Or, gee, I wish they could have just moved out. But pat yourself on your back for the work that you do. We all did a great job. And this is not easy. This is a lot of information. And if you're not native to the knowledge of what it takes to, whether it's putting in a radar sign or we're building up some of the sidewalks, we're trying to fix up that or whatever it happens to be. I mean, who thought about that bridge gonna be falling down? And you drive under it all the time. So, but good job today. And we'll see you guys soon.
This group is made up of a multitude of personalities. And you know, what's beautiful about it is that we all work together. It doesn't make any difference what side you're, I mean, I wish our Congress could work together like this group does. Thank you.
The Senate passed that resolution thing. By the way, I'd like to thank the staff. It really makes a difference having an efficient staff. That really works. Thank you.
Right.
I ditto that, and I'd also like to thank those that took the time to speak in favor of projects. I know it's not always easy to show up and make that effort. It makes a difference.
Luce, anything?
Well,
You don't have to.
it's been nice not to go home at midnight.
Yeah.
I limited my time at the beginning when we were talking about the funding for the forest management, but I did want to echo the remarks that were made about priorities, and that came through tonight. I think the message from our council that we've spoken about in previous years, but now post-COVID, are trying to reconcile a lot of old projects that were defunded. And it wasn't, I know some of the public said those ought to be our priorities. Times change. But the thing I wanted to say is that we brought it back to the neighborhoods as a combination of the priorities from the neighborhoods and the price tag. And we weren't going to be the money pot for all, the other pet projects, whether it's Parks and Rec and, but those that we felt were important, I think those rose to the top. I'm pretty proud of what we did tonight and happy that we have $6 million to get some of this stuff done. And I also want to echo thanks, not only to all of us and the public participants, but for staff and all the support throughout this. It makes it happen. So thanks.
Yes,
Has to come up to the podium.
Thank you. I've been coming to these meetings since you used to put the projects on the wall in dots. And I thought that was fascinating. And when it became the NCIP and we started seeing capital improvement projects, I was worried. My neighbors were worried. And what you said tonight about the neighborhoods and keeping us here, it's difficult to keep Monterey. There's no other place like it in the world. We're trying to do this for ourselves and our children and the visitors that are going to come here. And by keeping the neighborhood improvement in your thoughts, now when I talk with my neighbors, I can say, yes, this works. Thank you. I appreciate all your time, staff. Thank you very much. It's a lot of work and I appreciate it. Ours is just a small project. Hey, it's pickleball time. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to echo the comments of thanking staff, and Reggie, I really want to thank you for your efforts in getting projects done. We're really seeing things happening and that is great. And it's a testament to the great work you're doing. So thank you so much. Thank you all for putting up with me and having my incomplete list and keeping me honest. Thank you. And we're adjourned. I don't want us to be here until midnight either. So